probably be on another level if I was a part of a clique or entourage. I don't have it and never had it. So everything that I have, I've never compromised or let a nigga compromise my spirituality or sexuality to get it. I've actually done the fucking work. My career would...
Yeah. I'd like to welcome everybody to my podcast. Yo, I am your gracious host. Like Jada Kiss would say, I am your gracious host. Jupiter 9. Yo, that was a clip from Tyrese. And I'd like to welcome everybody to my podcast. That was a clip from Tyrese, man. And yo, man, Hollywood, we got to talk about Hollywood and the weird things that they do. It's sad. People would do anything to get a check. Now, that was a clip from Tyrese, man. And we know Tyrese has been going through some things over the years. You know what I'm saying, with his marriage and situations with his children. You know, you see Tyrese on the internet all the time. You know, he was on, mental meds at one point in time. You seen him crying, which is nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. A man crying, you know what I'm saying? But, Tyrese has always been outspoken, always tried to stand on something in a sense. In that clip, Tyrese is talking about standing on man business, like, you know what I'm saying? On how he won't do certain things in order to reach a certain level in Hollywood. Well, I guess those things have changed because there's footage of Tyrese wearing a dress now, a red dress with a black blazer over the dress. Now, this is just another example of, the masculine, the effeminizing the melanated man, emasculating the melanated man. You know what I'm saying? There's been very, 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 there's been a lot of situations where actors, NFL players, basketball players, Dennis Rodman wore a dress. You dig what I'm saying? Who else, man? Who was that one running back, man, who played for the Saints? He wore a dress, a bridal dress. You get these images of these strong brothers, and then, they do things and put these people in dresses to feminize them. You know what I'm saying? Emasculate them. And it's just, people would do anything to get paid, man. And nobody wants to stand on man business. And what I mean by that is not letting the industry, dictate your manhood. At the end of the day, wearing a dress and stuff like that, that's not our culture, man. You dig what I'm saying? That's not our culture to wear dresses and kilts and, that's not our culture. You know what I'm saying? And it's just another image to destroy the imagery of the original man. Let's just keep it all the way a buck. Like, you know what I'm saying? But, this to me, when Tyrese do stuff like this shows a level of weakness, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? He has succumbed to the pressures of the music industry, man. You know what I'm saying? And I won't be talking about, all the other nonsense people talk about, blood sacrifices and all that stuff. I'm not saying that stuff don't happen. But, I'm just talking about from a man's standpoint, man. To stand on business, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? What happened to strong men? What happened to standing on business? Like, you know what I'm saying? I give you a prime example, man. So, I'm at my job, because I have a job as well outside of doing podcasts and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I got a 9 to 5. You know what I mean? I also do side businesses as well. Do whatever it takes to get that bread. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's legal. But anyway, I had a situation with a security guard at my job. You know what I'm saying? Now, I reside here in Tennessee now. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know, now you know. I'm originally from Buffalo, New York. I'm a Buffalonian. You know what I'm saying? Go Bills. But now, the two cultures here are very different. You dig what I'm saying? Buffalo, New York, you know what it is when it comes to New York State, period, right? You know what I'm saying? Very different culture from Tennessee, you know what I'm saying? Not saying anybody's, soft or weak here, but it's just different. You might get a little bit more passive people, you know what I'm saying? Like men, you know what I'm saying? That will put up with something like this. Maybe. I don't know. For so far what I've seen, everybody some people don't really want to rock the boat. Like, you know what I mean? They just go with the flow. And you know what? That could be in New York State too as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? We had a situation, because what I see, everybody was going with the flow, letting this security guard just violate their rights left and right. You dig what I'm saying? So boom. So I had a situation with this security guard. Now, I started this job October 2nd, I'm not going to tell you where I work and all that, but I started this job October 2nd. But what you have to do is you have to go in and out of checkpoint, and you got to get wanded down, you know what I'm saying? Just to make sure nobody's taking anything or whatever. It's protocol for everybody, you dig? So, my second day there, the security guard is tapping me with the metal wand. They got to wand you down and stuff. So he's tapping me on the chest with the metal wand. And I'm saying to myself, hey, yo, what the hell? Like, and it's sort of like a disrespectful way. He was making big stinks about my badge that was on my shirt. You know what I'm saying? That I shouldn't be wearing my badge and all this good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that first time, I didn't say nothing. I let it slide. You know what I'm saying? That first time. So the next time I see him, he only works I only see him 2 days a week or whatever, you know what I mean? So he ends up doing it again, second time. So I verbally said, listen, man, can you stop tapping me with that wand, you know what I'm saying? And, he's talking about the badge or whatever. I'm like, listen, I don't want to be touched with that wand, you know what I mean? The last time I came in here, which was a Monday, you tapped me with the wand. He was like, well, I don't remember. So, okay, so boom. I texted my manager at the time, where she recently got fired. They let her go. But I texted her. I'm like, yo, listen, man, this security guard he's tapping me with the wand in the chest, yada yada yada. I don't want to be touched with that wand, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So she talked to another person, you know what I'm saying, who's her boss. You dig what I'm saying? And, I thought the situation was rectified. You dig what I'm saying? And, so we had a meeting. Once they let her go, my original boss, you know what I'm saying, my original manager, they let her go because her department wasn't needed anymore. She didn't really do nothing anyway. All she did was walk around, you know what I'm saying, and complain. You dig? And that was annoying at times, because you wouldn't see her for weeks, and then all of a sudden she'll come up. Like one time she came up when I was doing my job or whatever, you know what I'm saying? She complained about the gloves I was wearing, because I got my own personal gloves, and she was complaining about the gloves I was wearing. You know what I'm saying? That I should wear the company's gloves or whatever. But I was like, yo, I'm saving the company money by wearing my own gloves. You dig? It wasn't because I wasn't doing my job. When I do something, I give 1,000%. You know what I'm saying? So I was kind of glad they let her go. You know what I mean? Because she was annoying. She didn't really do much. You know what I'm saying? Her department was basically design. She designed stuff. And she basically just walked around and just, annoyed most of the employees. They dig. So, we had a meeting with my new manager, and he asked me about the situation. I said, I guess it's okay. I'm not like, I hadn't seen the guy yet, you know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, yeah, I talked to him. You got to excuse him. You know what I mean? He's kind of like out there. I'm looking at him like, I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be touched with that wand. See, this security guard, he's that type of security guard, think he could do what he want. You know what I mean? And, other people let him do what they want, because he did the same thing to another employee that I know, that she started like a couple weeks after I did. You dig what I'm saying? So, she started a couple weeks after I did. You know what I'm saying? So, he was doing the same thing to her, complaining about the badge or whatever. You know what I'm saying? She just took it, like, you know what I'm saying? But you're not going to disrespect me, man. I'm not going to take no disrespect, you heard? Like, I'm not going to take it. So the next time I seen him, he didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Wonderful. Like a couple of weeks, he didn't do the tapping with the wand or whatever. So the third week after, we had the meeting and all that, you know what I'm saying? He did it again. And I didn't say nothing to him. I just walked away quietly. I said, all right, now I'm going to get you, man. Now I'm going to get you. You know what I'm saying? Next time I see you, I'm going to get you, because, I've been studying law, like, you know what I'm saying? So I've been learning law and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff like these police officers can't do that, they violate your rights all day long. You know what I'm saying? People getting violated at their job all day long. All these laws that protect us, you know what I'm saying, that people don't even know about, because nobody takes the time or has the time to look up these laws and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I seen him that same week on a Thursday night. And I asked, before I went through the checkpoint, because I usually clock out at like 12:30 a.m. You know what I mean? So before I went through the checkpoint, I asked the other security guard, I'm like, hey, listen, is that the older guy working with the gray hair? He was talking about, I think his name is Dave or something like that, whatever. Dave, I'm like, yeah, him. He's like, yeah, he's working. I'm like, all right, cool, thanks, man. I got to go straight out some situation about my badge. He's making a big stink about the badge or whatever. He looking like, oh, okay. So I go down there, you know what I'm saying? I see him. I was like, hey, how you doing, man? You know what I'm saying? Now I'm recording this whole, interaction now, you know what I'm saying, for my records. And I've been keeping track, keeping records of everything that happens, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, hey, man, what's your name? He gave me his first. I was like, what's your first name? And he's like, and when I was like, what's your last name? And you know what I'm saying? Now I'm recording this whole joint. So I was like, all right, man. So this is what it is, man. I don't want you touching with that wand no more. He's like, what are you talking about? I said, you keep tapping with that wand and it's disrespectful. Make a long story short, I said, don't touch me with that wand. He was like, I don't remember touching one wand. I was like, well, okay, that's fine. That's fine if you don't remember. But you're going to remember tonight that I'm telling you, don't touch me with that wand no more. If you touch me with that wand one more time, there's going to be some litigation and lawsuits going on. I'm telling you right now. And then he was like, oh, he's like, get out of my face or something like that. And I said, you don't have no reasonable, articulable suspicion of me committing a crime. Don't touch me with that wand. You don't have jurisdiction. So he's like, this is not about jurisdiction. So obviously he wasn't listening. So I called my boss up and I got him on the phone. I got everybody on verbal notice. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I mean by standing on business. Don't let nobody do nothing to you. Don't let nobody, you know what I'm saying, make you less of, you know what I'm saying? And, just always stand on man business, man. Don't let nobody disrespect you, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody disrespect you. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to get physical a lot of times with people. You know what I mean? You start kicking that law, they back up. Word. So, called my boss. He's like, I'll take care of it. You know what I mean? Haven't had a problem since, guys. This is what I mean by standing on your business. Don't let nobody do you any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Especially at your job, especially when you out, at a traffic stop. You know what I'm saying? You have rights. You know what I'm saying? When you're in that 9 to 5 and that 8 hours or 10 hours or whatever, that is your job's duty to protect your rights within that shift. They have to protect your rights, yo. They have to protect your rights. They have to protect your rights, man. And if they don't, there's gonna be some lawsuits going on. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can touch you. Nobody can discriminate against you. Nobody can for sex, race, or religion. None of that. They can't do none of that. You don't even have to be the one that the discrimination is directed to. It could be indirectly that you're being you know what I'm saying? You hear some discrimination stuff, or you hear something that's making you uncomfortable at your job. It could be indirectly, and you can still file a lawsuit. See, a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people going to their job, you know what I'm saying, thinking that sexual harassment is the only thing that covers you at a job. No, it could be indirectly. It could be a group of men, you know what I'm saying, talking about something that's not a group of men that's talking reckless or X-rated, and you're in that vicinity. You know what I'm saying? If it keeps going on, every time you're around these people, you can file a lawsuit. Or if you just hear it, you at the cafeteria or whatever, you just hear something crazy coming out of somebody's mouth that makes you uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Lawsuit. But you got to give your manager or your boss time to rectify the situation before you can file a lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? You got to have everything, you know. You got to give them at least time to rectify it. So, you know. But if they don't rectify that situation, oh yeah, it's on. But that's what I mean by standing on business. Don't let nobody do you any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? He used to use an excuse that he don't remember. You know what I mean? But you're going to remember this night, because I'm going to say it right to your face. You dig? I'm going to say it right to your face and let you know. So now, when I go through the checkpoint, he's nice as pie when I go to. And he was saying, when I first started, he was saying some little slick stuff. You know what I'm saying? Every time I went through the checkpoint. There's none of that no more. It's none of that. See, you gotta earn your respect, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you gotta check people and make sure they respect you. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not disrespecting you, you're not gonna disrespect me, man. But let's get back to the situation with Tyrese, man. Tyrese disrespected himself 100%, man. And when brothers do stuff like this, wearing these dresses, a lot of people wore dresses, man. You know what I'm saying? In the industry, even Wesley Snipes wore a dress. You know what I'm saying? Strong brothers wearing a dress. I don't condone this, man. What's that other one? Tyler Perry. I hate all his movies, man. I don't mess with none of his movies. Even if he's not wearing a dress, because he made his money off of emasculating brothers. Facts. His whole career is based off emasculating brothers, and I can't get down with none of the Tyler Perry movies. You know what I'm saying? Now Tyrese is X'd out. I'm not messing with none of Tyrese. You know what I'm saying? You don't see Denzel Washington wearing a dress. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Chris Tucker wore a dress. Martin Lawrence wore a dress. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just to emasculate a man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't have nothing to do with anybody else who wears a dress. You know what I'm saying? If he's not a brother or whatever. I'm talking about brothers, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's sad, man. The state of where we at as a culture of men. Like, you know what I'm saying? Leaving a lot of our kids hanging, which all races do that. Let's not let it get it twisted. Like, you know what I'm saying? All races do it, but no, I'm just speaking for the race I know. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's terrible, man. It's terrible. That's why I really don't watch TV like that. I really don't watch movies like that, because we have a lot of undertone weird stuff in a lot of movies now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you really have to be careful on what you watch today. You know what I'm saying? What you let your subconscious bring into your mind. Because, you know, there's some weird stuff going on, man. Hollywood's always been weird. You know what I'm saying? Always been false, fake. You know what I mean? People 1 minute say one thing. Kevin Hart was another one. I would never wear a dress. You know, and then you turn around, he's on Saturday Night Live wearing a dress. It's just like, it's a whole like energy ritual, man. Like, they want you in a dress. They want you to disrespect yourself. You know what I'm saying? In order for you to continue to make your money, you got to put on a dress, man. And you will never, ever be able to get respect from anybody ever again if a man slips on a dress. Straight up and down, man. Straight up and down. You will never be seen as a strong man wearing a damn dress ever again. Never again. Never. Just look at all the people who put on a dress, man. Look how their life ended up. That's a bad energy, man. You know what I'm saying? That's something that, you know, look what happened to Martin Lawrence, for example. He wore dresses and stuff like that. Look what happened to him towards the end of his career. Look what happened to him. He wilded out, shooting. He brashing guns, all that. You know what I'm saying? In the street, screaming. You know, he went crazy. You know what I'm saying? Look at what happened with Wesley Snipes' career after he wore a dress. It just disappeared. You know what I mean? Look, I can go on and on. It's something when once they put on that dress, it's a dub. Like, yo, their career is over. It's over. Look at Wesley Snipes. He did two from Wan Fu. Career over. You don't hear nothing really about Wesley Snipes. Look at Chris Tucker. He slipped on that dress. Career over. Look at Martin Lawrence. He slipped on that dress. Career over. So, you know, you going around slipping on these dresses, man. You don't know what kind of energy you doing when you slipping on these dresses, man. Dresses are not made for men, yo. You know what I'm saying? Again, that's not our culture, man. You know what I mean? That's not our culture. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, the whole rainbow stuff is a little bit more accepted now, you know what I'm saying? But in our community, it's not really accepted all like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not. You know what I'm saying? It's not really accepted all like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why brothers can't get away from putting on no dress. Because you're going to get punished. You're going to get punished for putting on the dress. And now Tyrese is another one down, man. Another one bites the dust, man. You know what I'm saying? Tyrese putting on the dress, man. I'm very disappointed. You know, I'm not shocked that he did it. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's been in Hollywood a long time. He don't have a singing career no more. You dig what I'm saying? So it's no telling what these people are doing behind closed doors. You know what I mean? It's no telling what the hell they doing, man. You know what I'm saying? And Puffy is in some stuff. You know what I mean? Everybody coming down, man. You know what I'm saying? All the people that were doing dirt, you dig, and ripping people off in the music industry and allegedly having people taken out, you know what I mean? It's their turn now. See, karma, man. See, karma. People don't think karma is real. People think that you can go around and just treating people any kind of way and, you know, dogging people out, good people, and ripping them off. And, you know, you'll get away with it for a little while. You dig what I'm saying? But at some point, that karma is going to come up to bite you. And, you know, you got Tyrese slipping on a dress. It's like the men want to be women and the women want to be men. And the men want to stay home and play video games while the women go work 2-3 jobs. It's just like role reversal here in America, man. You know what I'm saying? You got guys wearing purses. You got guys wearing dresses. It's like, what in the hell is going on? But you're going to pay because all that stuff that you're doing goes against the Most High, man. And I'm not trying to, put any religious type of tone on this episode, but oh yeah, it's real. Oh yeah. Everybody that puts on the dress, that all goes against the creator, man. You dig? You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna pay for that. Nobody gets away with their karma, man. That's why, you gotta be righteous, man, at the end of the day. And people are not righteous, man. People are not righteous. People come in your life just to destroy you. You dig what I'm saying? Just to destroy you. Because they're not righteous. And Tyrese is not righteous. He's slipping on dresses and all that for some fiat currency. Don't have no value. Know what I mean? It's sad, man. We're living in some sad times, man. This is why the things that's going on in the world right now, especially in America, is going on, man. Karma, man. America's done a lot to other countries, a lot of crap. You dig what I'm saying? People went to war and fought for America, and they lied to these soldiers saying one thing and they're doing another to these countries, you know what I'm saying? And stealing people's natural resources, you know what I'm saying? Karma, man. You dig what I'm saying? But you guys, you melanated brothers slipping on these dresses and you think you're going to get away with that, your time is coming. You know what I'm saying? Your time is coming. Because you're not standing on man business. And that's not man business. And it's not okay to put on a dress. It's my opinion. And this is what I feel. You know what I'm saying? My grandpops didn't put on no dress. You know what I mean? My uncles didn't put on no dress. You dig what I'm saying? My uncles stand on man business. You dig? And I carry myself the same way. Stand on man business. You're not getting me a no dress. I don't care if you give me $1 billion. I don't care. The money's not worth anything anyway. I don't want none of it. And if it was worth something, I don't want it. You give me a million tons of gold, I don't want it. If I got to put on a dress, nah, you can keep that. I'll find another way to get it. You heard? So, yo, man. Men, stand on men business, man. Don't let nobody disrespect you, man. Don't do nothing against your manhood, man. Word up, man. Because that's, at the end of the day, that's all you have. Straight up and down. If you putting on dresses and all that, now your energy has changed. Now people looking at you differently. People not looking at you on man business. They're looking at you like you be on some funny business now. And read between the lines when I say that, guys. But yo, that is my take in this podcast episode. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? But that is my take, guys. I am your gracious host, Jupiter 9. And I just want to say peace and love to everybody. Take care. 1. 3.